Hi and welcome to MRTV Live episode number 11. As you know, MRTV Live is the weekly live stream here on Mixed Reality TV in which I'm going to discuss with you about the latest news in VR and AR that happened last week. And in this show, of course, we're going to talk about Ready Player One, the Ready Player One launch. It's in all the cinemas worldwide. Well, not in Germany, but I still saw it. And I'm going to tell you my thoughts about it. And more importantly, we're going to talk about all the exciting tech that lays the groundwork for the Oasis now. So we're going to talk about Infinity Treadmills, Infinadeck. We're going to talk about haptic gloves and bodysuits, which are launching right now. And we're going to talk about the virtual worlds that invite us to check out, well, the virtual worlds now already. This is going to be really, really exciting. Also, we're going to talk about the Vive Wireless and what my dear colleague and friend Sweeviver has found out, and we're going to have a look at his community tab. Also, we're going to talk about Wipeout and Beat Saber, so it's going to be an awesome show all coming up. Yeah, hi and welcome here again back at Mixed Reality TV. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if you're just as excited about VR and AR as I am, then subscribe now and click on the bell button so you don't miss anything. Yes, welcome here to MRTV Live episode number 11. Now, for all of you who don't know this show, well, this is a show about me talking with you about the news. So this is not a news show where you would simply listen to me talking about the news. So if you expect this, then probably you're wrong. But you can still go to the description later when you watch this, and this is not a live show anymore, and you can simply go and click on the time codes, and then you can directly go to the topics and simply listen to the first few minutes in which I simply break the news, and then you can simply skip the part where I discuss the news with you. However, I personally think the discussion part is actually the most awesome about it. So, if you're watching this live now, congratulations, this is incredible. Hi to all of you who are here on the YouTube chat, and hi to all of you who are here on the MRTV Discord server. Now, let me tell you how it works. If you would like to directly chat with me, then please go to the MRTV Discord server, because I'm looking at that chat. I'm looking at exactly this chat here on the MRTV Discord server. So if you would like me to read out what you have to say, simply go to the MRTV Discord server. You can find the link in the description below. It is an awesome resource because we chat there all the time about all the exciting topics in VR and AR, and not just during the live stream. And of course, it's completely free. So simply click on the link in the description below and get to the MRTV Discord server, find the live stream channel, and then if you would like to talk with me, simply use the @Sebastian tag, and then I know that you're talking with me. And like for example, Brutalness did. He said, Sebastian, might want to tell people about the Vive Pro warranty. Of course I will do so. However, today's live stream, I'm not going to go so much into depth with HTC Vive. I've done that far too long already, and I'm kind of sick of it. But of course, we're going to get to the HTC topic once I talk about the Vive Wireless. All right? Yeah, exactly. I might want to tell you that the Vive Pro warranty does not cover sweat damage. Yeah, Brutalness just reminded me of that. And I will talk about this once the Vive Pro arrives here that I bought. It's going to come here 5th of April, and I'm going to give you a very nice review. Okay, yeah, so please, all of you who are in the YouTube chat now and who would like to talk with me, please simply go over to the MRTV Discord server and chat with me there. All right, so today is going to be an awesome show. It's going to be an incredible show because we're going to talk about Ready Player One, of course, and all the exciting topics, well, that have to do with it. Yes. So now let me change the view, and then let's start with the show. But before we do that, let me have a sip from my adult beverage. Okay. And now let me go over to the news. So now you should see me and the news. Gel asks, Sebastian, where are your glasses? Yeah, they're not here right now. I thought today I'm going to try again without glasses. Sometimes I might use them, but not every time. I can still see okay without glasses as well. Okay, yeah, so let's start with the very first topic, guys. And of course, it is the Ready Player One launch. It is in worldwide cinemas already. And well, I also saw it directly on the premiere date. Actually, I saw it one day earlier on 28th of March. And well, for me, I went all the way to Prague to watch it together with some other VR and AR enthusiasts, because there was a VR AR meetup in Prague, and the people who organized it, they asked me if I would like to join it, and well, I said yes, and I flew to Prague together with my wife, and we joined that VR and AR meetup, which was great fun, and we had some awesome other world premieres there that I'm going to talk about later, and then we all went to watch the movie. And probably you have already watched my reactions video to it, and then you know everything already that I want to tell you. But anyways, let me tell you again my personal feelings, my personal impressions of the movie after having watched it together with all the VR enthusiasts. So, as you all know, I'm the biggest Ready Player One fan that you could probably think of. I read the book, of course. I listened to the audiobook several times, and this is simply my favorite book, period. And well, as you have seen in really all of the of my videos before, I was super excited about this movie, and I was going into it with like super high expectations. Now, unfortunately, I must tell you that I was quite disappointed. And yeah, as you know, here on Mixed Reality TV, you always get all of the pure opinions of myself. And I'm going to be totally honest, and even if my opinion goes against the hype train that is going on right now, I must be very honest with you. And well, I was not really happy about the movie. Yes. I was not really happy about the movie. The reason is it is kind of not close to the book at all. It is quite freely based upon the movie. Lots of things have changed, and well, if you go into the movie with that kind of expectation that you're going to get a movie which is like as good as the book, then you will get disappointed. Yes, unfortunately. So I told all of you, please read the book and listen to the audiobook before you go into the movie. Yeah, now I might say probably that's not a good idea, because you will love the book and the audiobook so much. But it's just not as good. It is simply not as good as the book, and yeah, you will probably be disappointed if you are a big fan of the book. So, well, all of these VR enthusiasts that I went into the movie, they were all disappointed. I must tell you the truth, guys. So after the movie was over, everybody was sitting there, and yeah, nobody kind of said anything. There was no applause. There was nothing. And yeah, so everybody was just sitting there in their disappointment, and then we slowly left the cinema, and it was not really a great atmosphere. I have to be honest with you. So yeah. So Jelk 2K18, Sebastian, liberties taken with the story? Yes, quite some liberties taken. So it is still a good movie. So I suppose that most of the people who are going to watch the movie have not read the book, and I think they will really like it. I think it's still a really enjoyable movie. It is like a fantastic popcorn movie. You go into the movie, you will be entertained for 2 hours. It's bombastic. It is simply blockbuster cinema, and for sure you're going to have a great time. So overall, I think people will enjoy it. I think people will be excited about it. But for the true enthusiast and for the true Ready Player One lover, they might not like it so much. That's what I think. However, for the general public, I think it is still a good movie, and I think you will still enjoy it. Yes, that's it. But I must say, especially the first hour is like exhilarating. It's like a great ride. But then the second hour is kind of, not so great anymore. I was sitting next to my wife and she started to use her phone and she was not really happy. I could tell she was not so excited about it, and well, yeah, most of the people were not. Yeah. Oh, and Sweeviver is here. Awesome, Sweeviver. So good to see you here. Sweeviver is in the YouTube chat. Awesome. Sweeviver, you should totally come over to the MRTV Discord server and go to the live stream channel. I'm sure lots of people would like to say hi to you. So, Sweeviver, an awesome YouTuber from Sweden. And I love his VR channel. And I'm going to talk about his VR channel a bit later. Yeah, so Sweeviver is here. Awesome. Sweeviver, come over and please watch it. Okay, so what do you guys have to tell me here? Sebastian, I have not read the book and I did not like the movie. I want 2 hours of my life back. Wow. So Brutalness did not like it at all. Yeah, guys, what do you think about the movie? Please tell me. If you have already watched the movie, please do let me know in the live stream what you thought of it. Please. #05CU, Sebastian is 13 minutes late. What do you mean? I don't quite get it. Sweeviver, of course. You are welcome. Okay, Chris says, personal expectations destroyed a good movie. My opinion about the disappointment. Yes, same here, Chris. Exactly. My personal expectations were just too high. Cruz says, good movie, liked the book more. #05CU, I really don't know what you're talking about. Brandon, oh, hope come the show is early today. How? No, it's not early. It's just it's still at 11. It's still at 11 p.m. in Germany, but we have changed to summer savings time. Brandon, you have to have a look out for the announcements on the announcement channel. Gren Gurdock, is Ready Player One something that ought to be seen in 3D or is 2D fine? Well, I saw it in 2D, but I heard people who watched it in 3D and loved it. Vulcanat doesn't like the beer sound. Well, I like it. I like it. So, I says for the win. It's a good movie, but expectations from the book sort of ruined it for me. Yes, so that's the same thing for me, right? So, yeah, but 3D was great. Okay, so you seem to really enjoy the 3D part. And I believe it's going to be awesome to watch it in 3D or probably later in the VR headset, like on big screen or like in 3D on the PSVR. That might be incredible. Yeah, and exactly, Stinky. They did change so many things. So I was waiting for so many interesting and exciting scenes, but well, they didn't happen. They simply didn't happen. So yeah. Anyways, I says for the win. Can you do Infinadeck now? Yes, absolutely. Proud Dog, do you think they were playing it safe so it makes more money to the wider audience? Yeah, probably they did. I don't know exactly why they were going so far away from the book. Also, the ending totally changed. So yeah, it was very anticlimactic. Yeah, I really didn't like the ending as well. So yeah, Unfortunately, huge personal disappointment, but still probably people are going to enjoy it. Did it do Steven Spielberg justice? Yeah, it's an okay movie, but nowhere close to his big hits. So I would say it's probably a 7 out of 10, probably a 7.8. So it's okay. It's great popcorn movie, and definitely you can still enjoy it, and you should probably still watch it. Anyways, okay. All right, guys, let's go to the next topic. Let's talk about the exciting parts. Let's talk about actually the present. What do we have right now already, which is laying the groundwork for the Oasis? Okay, so let's talk about Infinideck Treadmills. Infinideck Treadmills, and this is something that I personally am really excited about. So there are a lot of treadmills like Virtuix Omni that use a technology where you would kind of which are called passive VR treadmills, which rely on low friction surfaces, right? However, there is one treadmill which is really a very, very cool Infinity treadmill, and where you can really walk, and this is called Infinadeck. And they have just launched their Infinadeck, and they have quite changed it around a bit. And now let me show you the trailer. Okay guys, let me stop that video here because I believe that you understand how it works. And I think this Infinadeck is really the coolest of all these treadmills. All the other treadmills that I've seen, they use this kind of passive approach where you kind of slide on some deck and it's not so cool. It doesn't feel like you're really walking. Well, at least it doesn't look like you're really walking. But with the Infinadeck, actually, as you could tell, you're really walking. And they have changed the design. Before, in the first models of the Infinadeck, you were in kind of a harness, and from this harness, the device could tell in which direction you were going. However, with this one, you have Vive trackers on your body. So using these Vive trackers, the device will know in which direction you're going and will change the direction. So this is definitely something that I'm personally super excited about and that I would really love to have. Unfortunately, I have no room whatsoever in my little apartment. I can hardly do all of the VR that I'm doing without my wife kind of going crazy about all the VR headsets that are lying around. So unfortunately, I don't have space. Probably in the future, when the channel grows to 100,000 and I have a nice studio, then definitely I will want to have an Infinadeck. So this is getting me so excited. And well, let's see. Yeah, they are launching this in these days, but unfortunately they did not come up with a price. So probably this is so expensive. I just believe it's so expensive. Well, when they don't officially come out with a price, then yeah, this is a big problem. So this week's Infinadeck is hosting a launch party at the SVVR office in Silicon Valley, where the latest treadmill prototype will be on hand for demos. Ostensibly, the device will be available for sale thereafter, though pricing details have yet to be announced. So this is so incredible. This is really my wet VR dream. What about you guys? What do you think about the Infinadeck? If you had enough space, would you want one? Have you tried it? Tell me all your feelings about the Infinadeck. And I would like to say hi to Sweeviver. You are now in the MRTV Discord server. Same here, Sebastian. Yes, so you want it too, right? I really hope that one fine day we can check this out together. Probably on some kind of exhibition or something. That would be so cool. I just believe that this is really the pinnacle of immersion, right? Like when you're on that thing and you can just walk into any kind of direction, and I think it would be just so cool. Okay, Sweeviver says, the good thing is that we can crouch while standing on that treadmill. Exactly. Most others don't allow crouching. Exactly, you can do anything. It's just like walking around, you can crouch, anything. Yeah, Gel 2K18, when the price becomes consumer grade, yeah, that would, exactly. Probably now, it is like completely impossible for us normal people to afford this kind of thing. Yeah, Stinky says, it will probably cost 1 or 2K. No. I think this will cost like 5 or 10K. I don't think it's cost 1 or 2K. Look at this thing. It can scroll in both directions. No. If this would be 1K, wow. I would think about like building a tent outside just to put it in. Yes, Brandon, it's a great idea. It'll take immersion to the next level. Yes. But we can't lay down, says Vulkanat. Yeah, it looks a bit small, right? I'm not sure if you can lay down. Probably they should do a bigger version. I think they can make a bigger version as well. Oh, that would be great. Think about it, like a whole room with this kind of technology beyond you. Wow, a whole room. That would be so incredible. That would be just so good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is truly my dream VR setup. And Sweeviver, like HTC says, it's aimed for the companies. Yeah, but this time it's really aimed for the companies, right? Yeah, Sweet, so good to have you here, man. Okay, I says for the win, says Sebastian, the cool thing is even the RPO movie predicted infinite treadmills. In the book, they just used the haptic gloves to move, which I always thought would make you nauseous. Yeah, right. You know what? Actually, I think in the Ready Player One movie, I thought I saw an Infinadeck. I really think they worked together with Infinadeck, and at one point you see this omnidirectional treadmill, and it kind of very much reminded me about the Infinadeck. So this is definitely something which is going to happen, and I'm so happy that we have something now already. Yes, and Vulkanat just posted the link to the Infinadeck website. Awesome. And you know what? The only thing that I found a bit not so nice about the video that I just showed you is that kind of ring that you have around your body. It looked a bit strange when he was putting his arms on that ring. It loses all the immersion, right? Because you're like walking in that VR world, and then you put your hands on that thing. So that part I think is not so nice. I mean, probably it makes sense, right? You need some kind of safety thing, but actually I think that ring is not so great for immersion. So for that thing, I really preferred that kind of harness where you strap yourself into it and then you just walk around. So that ring is a bit strange. Do you agree with me, guys? Do you think that that ring around you kind of is not so great for the immersion? And would you also prefer to be in some kind of harness for that thing? So in the movie, they all have kind of, they're all strapped to some kind of ropes, some things that will kind of even like lift you up, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Sweetwiver says, indeed, as long as the harness gives you freedom to crouch, then it's optimal. Totally agreed. Just put in some bodysuit, yeah, which will also give you haptic feedback, and like plug yourself in somehow, and that would be the best thing, I think. Yeah, so anyways, this is simply incredible, and I can't wait to have it sometime in the future. Okay, guys. Brandon, not for immersion, but I'd say it's necessary. A harness would be good, especially if it held you so you could sit down in it. Yeah, exactly. That's cool. By the way, how about those VR shoes that Adam from Tested is developing? Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I haven't heard about that project anymore. But that would be cool, right? If you could just use your shoes and walk around, and the shoes kind of bring you back. But probably it's not going to be so easy. So Isis for the Win says, would be better if you just have a harness on so you can do a lot of more stuff. Agreed, totally agreed. If it has a lot of freedom of movement so you can crouch and lay down, it would be awesome. Totally agreed. Yeah, Sweetvibe, exactly. Those shoes, have they been funded? Did they get the money that they wanted to get for these VR shoes? That would be cool, right? $9,620 raised, 19%. Oh, probably not gonna happen. Yeah, anyways, it sounds quite a bit strange. Yeah. Sweetviver, Martin, probably when we have like 100,000 subscribers, we can join forces and do our own Kickstarter for things, because we're gonna have so many people who are like-minded, and we can build some incredible, unbelievable hardware together. Wouldn't that be awesome if we come up with some really cool hardware products? I have like really good connections to Taiwan and China. Yes, that would be incredible. Yeah, we have so much time. But once we get 100,000, let's think about it. Okay, anyways, this Infinadeck is the most awesome Infinity Treadmill that's on the market today, and definitely my dream to get it. All right, okay, now let's go to the next topic, guys. So, the next topic are haptic gloves. So, as I told you in today's show, we're going to talk about all the exciting technology that is out there today, which is going to make the Oasis possible. So now we're going to talk about haptic gloves. So last year, Mark Zuckerberg was showing off some haptic gloves, Oculus branded haptic gloves, and now we have the patent. The patent went online, and this patent looks really quite exciting. So how does it work? Let me read that out to you, because there are quite some English words which are new for me, but I'm sure you can understand them very well. And let's understand this topic together. Okay. Ringo the Flamingo. I'm not going to talk about the haptics glove today in this news show, but it's a great device. So, okay, it looks like a patent detailing the VR glove that we saw Mark Zuckerberg wearing last year has now surfaced online. While the VR industry gathered at GTC last week, not one but two Oculus patents, originally filed back in 2016, were published online. Both describe haptic feedback gloves that use tendons that plug into an accentuator to simulate a sense of touch inside VR. The tendons are lined along the back of the user's hands to provide resistance when you touch objects, meaning anything from button presses to picking up items could feel much more real. So incredible. So you have these tendons here, here and here. Can you see that? And here's an accentuator which will kind of stiffen those tendons, so you can feel if you touch something, the glove will get more rigid. And this is some technology which is really exciting because, well, immersion, guys, if you touch something, you can feel it. And yeah, if you hold something, you can feel it getting more, stiff in your hands. It is incredible. And let's go on with reading it. Yeah, exactly, Gel. It's some kind of finger override. Yeah. Exactly. Sweeviver. Yeah, Sweeviver just says, do you remember the VR gloves we tried at VR Days? It was bulky but still cool. Yes. So me and Martin, we were at VR Days in Amsterdam and we got to check out some gloves as well. They were super bulky, but they also had some resistance and forced feedback. So you could squeeze something. And actually there was a demo where you could squeeze something and then it would break. And this sensation was incredible. So this is, without a doubt, the future. Okay, so however, the document suggests that only 2 tendons are featured in the glove, perhaps suggesting the haptic feedback might not be applied to every finger. Yeah, that is of course not so great, because the haptic glove that we tried, that Martin and me tried in Amsterdam, it had forced feedback on all the fingers, which was pretty incredible. As promising as it sounds, we have no idea what Oculus plans for the tech consist of. Any potential product is likely years off, meaning we'll be sticking to our touch controllers for some time yet. Yeah, so of course, it will take some time. It will take some time until we can really buy these things. And for sure, these haptics gloves, they look awesome. I mean, could anybody of you find the demo of the haptics glove and post it into the live stream? This demo where are those raindrops and where this little animal is walking on the hand. I think this is something which is going to come out sooner, and this is going to be very expensive, but all the people who have tested that until now, the haptics gloves, they are blown away by it. So this is something that I'm personally really looking forward to. All these haptics things, all these devices which help us to get much more immersion. And yes, thanks guys, thanks Vulkanat, thanks Isis for the win. Exactly, that's it, that's the video. So all of you guys who are watching this right now, go to the MRTV Discord server, go to the live stream channel. There you'll find the video of the haptics gloves, and they are simply looking too cool. I mean, not really looking, right? They are kind of bulky, but yeah, they are incredible. Yeah, so haptics is a big topic, and it's going to be so exciting to go more and more into this virtual reality and feel everything. Sweevirus says, I still think wireless haptic gloves with grip feedback and tension are the future. Yes, but I guess we all have the knuckles first, of course, until they can make those gloves wireless. Yeah, of course, absolutely. Those force feedback gloves are huge right now. However, the ones that Oculus showed off last year, they didn't look so huge. So probably that technology that is outlined here in this patent is not as complicated, it's not as bulky. And anyways, we're going to see that soon. Okay, guys, let's go to the next topic. Okay, so the next topic, we're going to talk about a bodysuit, a full bodysuit. Well, if you have watched Ready Player One, well, there were some amazing scenes where they show some kind of full body haptic suit, and you could fully feel everything that you feel in VR. So there were some scenes where the main actor gets touched by the female main actress, and you could see that he could feel everything, and he got quite aroused, which was fun. And in another scene, another guy gets a kick in the nuts, and he can also feel that. So haptic full bodysuits are a big topic in Ready Player One. So now let's talk about where we are where we are now with this kind of technology right now. But now I need to read out some of your comments. Stinky, touched by the female. Exactly. Yeah. And Gel 2K18 says, imagine playing Mortal Kombat with that suit. Yeah. And Brandon says, Pornhub 2020. Exactly. Yeah, so anyways, this was really an awesome scene, I must say. All the scenes where they show off this incredible bodysuit, fantastic. And this is definitely also where we're heading. So let me read out that news. High Fidelity and NeoSensory partner to launch Exoskin. Haptic jacket coming July 2018. Wow, it's coming very, very soon, guys. Soon you will be able to buy the very first haptic bodysuit. Of course, it's nowhere near the ones that we saw in Ready Player One, and probably it won't work together with Pornhub at this moment in time, but this is definitely something interesting. So let me read this out. High Fidelity, the open source VR platform founded by Second Life creator Philip Rosedale, and NeoSensory, a Palo Alto based haptics company, announced they've partnered to create a haptic jacket dubbed the Exoskin. A better version of the device, which is available for pre-order through NeoSensory for $400, features 32 sensory motors and will support High Fidelity's titular open source VR platform. Okay, so for $400, which does not seem so expensive to me. I mean, of course, it is expensive, but it's still not so expensive. For $400, you can have the first version of a bodysuit, and it will have 32 points on your body that will vibrate. So, depending on where those points are, probably Pornhub would work though. But I don't think so. So I suppose that these 32 points that kind of vibrate will be, around your arms, probably around your stomach, back. And so all essential points will be covered, says Gel2K18. So $400, and it features 32 sensory motors and will support High Fidelity's titular open source VR platform. Developers can build haptic applications that control the Exoskin with JavaScript in High Fidelity, allowing developers to add features such as sensing people at a distance, signaling directions, or conveying tension as part of an in-world experience. The target release date of Exoskin is slated for July 2018. So quite soon, guys. What do you think about this? Does this sound exciting for you? Are you interested in getting a bodysuit for all kinds of applications? And what do you think about the $400 price tag for that model, for that very early model, which will have 32 motors around the body? Please do let me know in the live stream chat. Let me know, would you buy it? What do you think about the $400 price tag? Would you get that? Brutalness says, could be cool and it's not too overpriced for new tech. Yeah, agreed. I think $400 doesn't sound too bad. I mean, you will be more immersed. I'm just thinking about how cool this will be for shooters when you really feel the impact of some shots, for example. So yeah. Survivor, I know how sweaty my green screen suit gets. But besides that, I'm looking forward to try that tech. 400 bucks is a lot of money, but I would pay just because it's something unique and new. Yeah, I totally agree. Like $400 doesn't sound all too bad, I must say, for that. Hungry Wolf says, hello Sebastian and Survivor from Canada. I love your channels. I watch it all the time. Thank you. Hungry Wolf, thank you so much. I know this means a lot to me and Survivor because, well, we're two YouTubers. We live for our audience. We, as you probably can tell from our YouTube channels, we are very authentic guys. And yeah, you will hear our honest opinions about everything. Yeah. So we're not bought by the big companies. You get our full opinions, and they are not filtered by any interest. Yeah, Gel2K18 says for $400 seems worth it considering the tech involved. Yeah. And Gel2K18 says the VR maestros, Sebastian and Survivor tech team. Absolutely. Sui and me, it's a great team. Awesome. Okay, good. Yeah, so yeah, this is something really exciting. And yeah, I think here you can tell where are those 32 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so kind of all around your body. So I believe this is going to be some really, really exciting technology. And I would love to try it out. So $400. Yeah, $400. Huh. And Gel2K says, would be great with FPS games and horror games. Oh no, I totally cannot play horror games. No, I think the immersion for horror games is so high now already. Is so high now already. And well, I can't play these games, but Survivor, he plays those games, and these videos are simply awesome. And Vulcanard, he hates that beer sound. I have no idea what you're talking about, man. Yeah, okay, great. No, I cannot play those horror games. It is really too much for me. Survivor, I have no idea. How do you do that? How can you play those games? How can you do that? Man, I honestly, I cannot do it, man. I'm too scared. For these things, really, I have to admit it, I can't do it. So Twin3 says, hi Twin3, Sebastian, as usual with haptic and treadmills. The big question is how well supported will it be in games and programs? You're right, as long as there isn't popular well supported common API, it's a hard sell. Totally agreed Twin3, but you know what? It's going to, at least the Infinadeck is going to support all apps which have free locomotion, because they can somehow program it that free locomotion will be automatically supported. Stinky, absolutely. Survivor, I talk all the time. That helps. Okay, probably I have to try it out myself. Okay. Anyways, yeah, that's a NeoSensory Exoskin. Definitely something interesting to watch. And yeah, I would love to try it out. I would really love to try this out. So yeah, $400. Let's see. Okay, let's go to the next topic now. And the next topic is Somnium Space. So as I told you, I was in Prague, and actually I was there, of course, because of the Ready Player One movie, but I was also there to check out the world premiere of Somnium Space. So what is Somnium Space? Somnium Space is a persistent open world, open VR world. It is something not unlike Second Life. So Probably you all know Second Life, right? So in Second Life, you could build things, you could sell things. It had its own kind of ecosystem and commerce system. You could sell things. You could make money in Second Life and all these kinds of interesting things. Now, Somnium Space has brought that to VR. And the exciting part about Somnium Space is that it is a persistent world which only runs on one instance. Now, what does it mean? Oh, I was offline. Okay, you missed around 20 seconds. I'm not sure. Did you miss what I was talking about? So I was talking about Somnium Space. And I was just telling you guys, I have to say that again. Not sure if you got it. So it is an open VR world just like Second Life. So there's an economy. You can build things there. You can sell things. You can earn money there. And you can buy land there. And it's going to be really, really awesome. So I was there at the world premiere in Prague. And actually during that world premiere, they bought a Tesla Model 3. It was the first Tesla Model 3 ever bought in virtual reality. And if you want to know more about it, simply watch my video. I posted it up on the channel today. Anyways, what is exciting about Somnium Space as compared to Sansar from Linden Labs and as compared to High Fidelity and as compared to all the other open VR worlds is that this world is actually only on one instance. It's a persistent one instance world. And what does it mean? Well, it means that in other VR worlds like Sansar or like High Fidelity, if you go to the same place there, you and another person, you might actually not the same world at the same time. But for Somnium Space, it's different. So if you're going to meet at one point in that world, you're really going to meet your friends there. And the world is the same for all the people. So basically, it's really like the Oasis in Ready Player One. And that is pretty awesome. So Somnium Space is definitely something that you should check out. And you can request beta access now. And I think sometime in May or June, if I'm not wrong, they're going to have the initial land offering. So it's going to be like a land rush. You can buy some land on Somnium Space, and you can build anything you want on it. Now, the exciting part is you can monetize your area, first of all, by advertisements. So that's another very interesting news item that I put onto my channel recently. It's called AdMix. So you can put real live items into your space, which are advertisements. So for example, you can put a billboard on the walls. You can put a magazine on your tables and so on and so forth. And once your visitors look at these things, you can earn money. And that is pretty cool, I think. So you simply build a very exciting and very cool world in this Somnium Space, and then when people go there, you will earn money. So basically, it is like AdSense for Google, this AdMix. And guys, what's the matter here? I'm online and offline again all the time. What's going on here? Oh god, oh goodness, today we have some technical problems, but I will still march on, okay? So you can still see me now. Oh my goodness, that sucks. Anyways, I was just talking about the monetization options. So you can monetize this and simply put some advertisements on the walls with AdMix, and it's incredible. And because it's a huge country, it's a huge world. So let me tell you how you will travel. So you can walk through the world, of course, and it's really one big world. However, you can also use their own teleports. So if you want people to go onto your land, you can put a teleporter there. And whenever somebody teleports to your place in Somnium Space, you will earn money. Yes. So simply build a very exciting world, and if people go there, you will earn some money. Yes, so it is really incredible. It's a very cool idea. It is one persistent space. And guys, please now tell me, what do you think about this idea? What do you think about Somnium Space? Is it something that interests you? Is it something that you would want to try out? Is it something where you would build something onto it? Is it something where you could think of making some money? So please do let me know. So I think it's really interesting because, well, I could, for example, build the MRTV headquarters there. And, well, I could invite you there and I could have we could have user meetings there and I could do screenings of my latest videos. Vulkanat is not interested in it. Hungry Wolf, yes. Gel 2K18, yeah. And I bet Google's gonna jump into this. And Gel 2K says, with the right tools, definitely. And you know what, Gel 2K18? Actually, you can script something. So you can make your own games in Somnium Space. Sweeviver, yeah, I wonder how we get land. Do we need to buy it first? Yes, Sweeviver. So there's going to be an initial land offering happening in May or June, and then you can bid for the place that you want to buy. So they will open it, and then you can walk around the land, and then you can get your own land. It could cost you $10. It could cost you $20. You can get something which is more far away from the center. Then probably it's going to cost you €1. So there's infinite land on this world. So, and the closer you're going to be to the space where the people spawn in the beginning, the more expensive it's going to be. However, you can simply get some land more far away and put one of those teleporters there. And yeah, yeah, I think I mentioned it when I was offline. Yeah, so it is a pretty awesome idea. And actually I'm thinking about getting some piece of land and make some nice MRTV headquarter and invite you guys into my office if I have some kind of board meetings. Or if I want to speak with you about something, or I can have some kind of town hall where we can have town hall meetings and discussions. And whenever you go there, I will earn money. What do you think about that incredible idea? Oh my goodness, I'm an evil genius. Yeah. So yeah. So the thing is, exactly, sweet. So the interesting thing is, this is about helping people to earn money in this virtual world, and the important part is the economy that's going to happen in Somnium Spaces. So definitely, this is going to be great. Yeah, exactly, Vulkanat. Sebastian, big advertisement banners in the MRTV headquarters. Exactly. You know what? Probably if you want to go into the MRTV headquarters, you have to go through a long tunnel. And on that wall of the tunnel, it's plastered with ads, right? So you first have to walk for like 5 minutes through the tunnel of ads to get to the main space. Yeah, so anyways, you know what? The thing is, it's going to be really interesting. And you know what? I was asking the CEO, I was asking the founder, Arthur, I was asking him. So I told him, like, in the interview that I'm going to put on MRTV, that I'm going to put on the channel later next week, I asked him, you know what? I said, Arthur, I have a great idea. I'm going to make a free porn cinema. And the cinema will always be full of people. And on the left and right of that cinema, I simply gonna put lots of advertisement, and I'm going to be a rich man. Yeah, probably it's gonna be awkward when you see the people around you, right? Yeah, exactly, Sweeviver. And I asked him, is it okay if I do so? Because in his presentation of that Somnium Space, he said he will allow the users to do anything they want, anything. And he answered yes. He answered yes, you can totally do that. You're totally free to do that on your piece of land. You can do anything on that piece of land that you want. However, he also said that they're going to have a very strong ID system, which is based on the blockchain. So if there's some user who is not 18 yet and who wants to go onto your porn cinema, he will simply have no access. So they are very smart how they're doing and everything. So definitely Somnium Space, one very, very interesting open world to check out very soon. And definitely I will keep you updated about everything Somnium Space here on Mixed Reality TV. So please do let me know in the chat, do you think it's interesting? Are you interested into getting some land on Somnium Space? And what would you build? Please do let me know here in the stream. I would love to know what you think about it. I would love to know if you would like to grab some land, and what is the maximum amount of money that you would pay to get some land in Somnium Space. Sweeviver. VR porn is going to be huge. No joke, of course. It is already huge, I believe. Not that I've ever tried it out, but I heard. If you ever tried it, you will know. Yeah, that's what I heard. That's what I heard people say. Sweeviver, you have to tell me all about that game that you tried recently. What's the name of that game? Twin 3, showing porn for an audience is like movies, not for free. Better remember that in your business model. Yeah, that's true. Probably, you know what? I will allow people to upload their own movies, and then we're going to watch them all together in that Somnium Space. Sweet, of course. I have also had a look, I must admit it. Stream died for another 10 seconds. I really have no idea what's the matter today with my stream. I don't know. Guys, I can do nothing about it right now. I will simply march on, and I simply hope that everything is going to be alright again. Randoon, I already got more upload speed. I'm at 10 MB right now. Anything downloading in the background? No. I have no idea what's the matter with my internet connection. Sorry guys. Anyways, now let's move on to the next topic. And Sweeviver has just advanced to level 3. Okay guys, now we're going to talk about the next topic. And the next topic is wireless, not internet, wireless VR. Of course, everything in Ready Player One was wireless. And yeah, so let's talk about a bit about TPCast. So TPCast launches the business edition of the wireless VR adapter. So again guys, what is TPCast? Of course, it is the adapter that is available for Rift and Vive. You simply put it on top of your headset, you connect it with a battery pack, and yeah, you also of course have to set up a router, and then you can enjoy your Rift and your Vive wirelessly. And if you want to check out like very nice in-depth reviews, simply check out Sweeviver's channel. Sweeviver's channel on YouTube. He did the best, the most awesome in-depth reviews about the TPCast. And yeah, everything you will want to know, you can find it in those videos. And Sweeviver now says, TPCast is worth every penny. Just my opinion, no advertisement. Yes. So Boo the Goose says, it's great and works very well. And Sweeviver says, I've purchased 3 TPCast. So guys, this technology works really, really nicely, as you can see in Sweeviver's videos. And Sweet, could you simply post your TPCast review video in the live stream now? Because then everybody can simply click it and they can directly also subscribe to your channel, and like this everybody wins. So Martin, can you simply post your TPCast review? That would be incredible. Yeah, so the news here is that TPCast launches now the business edition of the wireless VR adapter. And the awesome thing about this business adapter, of the business edition, is that you can actually now have 4 wives. Okay, that was an intentional joke. You can have 4 wives. You can have 4 wives, not wives. And yeah, our Vulkanat was faster here. Awesome. Vulkanat posted that review from Sweeviver. And please go now to the Sweeviver, click on it and subscribe to Sweeviver now. It is an awesome VR channel and you all must be subscribed to Sweeviver, you all. So yeah, the great thing about the TPCast Business Edition now, if you run an arcade, for example, you can now have 4 wives who are simultaneously in the same space, and that is simply incredible. I don't even want to know how expensive it is, and TPCast has not mentioned this, but guys, this is some incredible technology. Just think about it. They have to wirelessly cast 4 times an HDMI signal with all the sounds. They have to really transmit lots of signals wirelessly here, and this is simply incredible. And now if you are an arcade, or if you are made out of money, and if you want to have 4 wives at the same time running simultaneously without cables, then now you can get the TPCast Business Edition, and it is simply incredible. And well, it's going to work with 4 wives. And we don't know how expensive this is, because they will not publicly tell us about the cost of this. They won't tell us. But if you are a company, then you will need to contact the company. Really, it's so old school. You need to contact the company and ask them how expensive it is to get the business edition of the TPCast. You're welcome, Sweet. Yeah, Twin3 says 4 wives running simultaneously. That sounds wrong. Yeah, that sounds a bit wrong, definitely. Randoon. There's nothing wrong with 4 wives at once. You know what, guys? I must tell you that we Germans, for some reason, if you watch the other German VR channels, they will often say we are instead of VR. I don't know why we Germans have it, but if you next time meet a German guy and he's going to tell you that he's super excited about we are, he means he's super excited about VR. Okay, now we're going to talk about, yeah, of course, accent. I'm also German, right? And I also have a German accent. Probably not a strong one, but definitely I also have a German accent. So, okay, so this is the TPCast. And now I would like to talk about the upcoming Vive Wireless. So let's have a look at it. Let's go to vive.com. Okay, now that's in German here, but let's have a look I think it should be on the US website. Let's have a look at the Vive Wireless. Yeah, the Vive Pro VR elevated in every way, and the first time they are not lying here. Okay. Now we're getting closer. And of course, you're going to get the full Vive Pro review here on Mixed Reality TV once I got the device. And again, I bought it for like 900 euros. So here it is. Okay, now we're going to talk about the Vive Wireless. Okay, so with true freedom comes true imagination. Lose the cable and enjoy true freedom with the most powerful VR wireless solution. Vive Wireless Adapter. Unleash the full potential of your Vive experience with WiGig technology. Stand, dodge, fly, whatever works. Prepare for untethered VR beyond 360 degrees. So now this looks very nice, right? And it seems like the perfect opportunity for Vive to give us some solution that is better than that of TPCast, right? Because, well, they already make the hardware. It is compatible with the Vive Pro and the Vive. So this should be something really, really beautiful, right? And unfortunately, I have to tell you something that my friend and dear VR colleague SweViver has found out while watching the latest tested. And let me simply show you, now how simple it is to install the Vive Wireless Adapter. Okay, in this upcoming video now, in 1 minute, the guy who's working for this company shows off in the tested video how simple it is to install the Vive Wireless. Check this out.
What are you installing in your computer? What are you installing in your room to have the most optimal experience?
Yeah, absolutely. So take a standard gaming PC. There is a PCI Express card. So it's a simple card, adds on, so you open the side, plug in the PCI Express card. On the back of that Express card is a cable antenna connection. What Intel have done, which is fantastic, is they've enabled a 2-meter connection, so kind of coax connection, which will go up to an antenna. So up on the wall behind us, there's actually 2 little black boxes, probably a couple of inches. The Vive one's really cute, it's really small. They've optimized that. But what you'll do then is mount that PCI card in the PC, install that, close back up the PC, screw in the cable antenna, and either you could mount that on a wall or you could mount it on a stand. The goal is to obviously have the antenna reasonably high up because you want to get clearest line of sight possible. It's WiGig technology. So making that antenna length was a real critical part of the process.
Guys, isn't it super funny? Like how this guy says how simple it is. You only need to open your whole computer. You need to find an empty PCI Express slot, if you're lucky enough to have one. Then you put it in, and then you have to use that special cable that is only 2 meters, and you have to put it high on the wall. And oh my goodness, it is ridiculous. And the worst thing is, if you're using VR off a laptop, you're fucking screwed. You're fucking screwed if you have a laptop. So, as you of course know, I am using a laptop for my VR, right? I'm using a laptop with a 1070. And, well, I cannot use this device. It is ridiculous. Why would they come up with the idea to use a PCI Express card? They already saw the TPCast solution, right? So for the TPCast solution, you have that router and you simply stick it into your computer and it can be a laptop and everything is fine. But now you will need to have a computer and you will need to have a free PCI Express slot. You need to put it there and yeah, exactly, Vulkanat. And yeah, you have to put the 2 boxes, you have to put them on 2 meters, and the cable is only 2 meters long. And I don't have any idea if you can extend it or not. I have no idea. So this is something that I think is really not simple and not done in a great way, dear HTC. Yeah, back to my favorite topic here. But I really don't think this is great. And again, lots of people who are using laptops will be very pissed, like me, because, well, I use my VR out of my laptop and it's a great laptop, but, well, I won't be able to use the Vive solution. Yeah, probably anyway it's gonna cost $600, right? So anyways, it's gonna be just as overpriced as the Vive Pro. But I'm just wondering, how can you come to this kind of solution to sell this device with a PCI Express card? Guys, please do let me know about your opinions about it. And how did I get to this news? Well, I was reading SweViver's excellent new community tab. So if you are subscribed to SweViver, which you should absolutely do, you can go to the community tab and you can find out what SweViver has to say about some very interesting topics, and you will also feel the authenticity. And I love it. And that's actually how I got to that news, because I'm subscribed to Martin, to SweViver. So let's go through his post and let's see what SweViver thinks about the wireless solution from HTC. So, SweViver, just been watching Tested's hands-on Vive Wireless adapter. First few things that crossed my mind are: 1. They replaced the Wi-Fi router with a PCIe card and now it's more end-user friendly? Yeah, exactly. Probably not, right? Number 2, what if you don't have free slots for another PCIe card? Putting another PCIe card in my Z370 Taichi Mobo, already having a HD60 capture card in slot 1, would reduce the PCIe lane from 16x to 8x for my GPU. Exactly, right? Number 3, I assumed HTC and Intel would make a wireless adapter that could at least look better than TPCast, but obviously there was too much to ask for. On top of that, the receiver is even bigger now. Number 4, only 2 meter long coax antenna cable from transmitter to PCIe card? What if you don't have your PC in a corner of a room and need extension? Is that even possible? Exactly, that's a big problem, right? We don't know yet. Compression, I understand. 1440p VR and Vive Pro may need it, but as far as I know, TPCast doesn't need compression. Exactly, TPCast does not use compression. However, it sounds like the Vive Intel adapter compresses the data even on the original HTC Vive. Exactly. Number 6, according to the statement from 713 and in tested videos, they are using 2 transmitters and not 1. Exactly. Number 7, what happened to the built-in battery? Looks like it's using an external battery just like TPCast. Exactly, it does. So before it was included or what? Number 8, Norm asked at 6:44 about the setup on the PC. Nothing was mentioned about software needed. Exactly. Number 9, so it's 60 GHz WiGig, same bandwidth as TPCast. No latency, no signal loss. Wow, how come it's suddenly a perfect wireless transmission while it was a highly questionable solution back in summer 2017? Note that Tested called the TPCast solution 50 GHz in an earlier video, which is obviously wrong. Yeah. What really crossed my mind though is why no negativity? Exactly, the whole thing, it sounds like a pure advertisement, honestly speaking, if you watch it. It's really strange. Why no skepticism? Why no questions about additional software? Yeah, it is a true infomercial. Normally those guys are really good, right? I really enjoy their show normally, so I was also a bit surprised. How come Tested is fully blown away this time? Of a product that more or less already is available on the market for 8 months. At least for Gen 1 Vive and Rift. Maybe it because of the fact that it's developed by HTC and Intel this time? Could be. Yeah, anyways, so guys, definitely, again, I must stress it here. Everybody who's watching this stream and who's watching later the replay of this stream, go and subscribe. That's a word that I lost for a moment. Go and subscribe to Sweviver. It is an awesome VR channel. You will get authentic, real opinions, just as you love them here on MRTV. So definitely go and subscribe to Sweviver now. I'm going to put a direct link to Sweviver's channel in the description of this video later. So Sweviver, thumbs up again for your honesty, for your authenticity, and for making this awesome, awesome content. Gel2K says, Sebastian, you guys gotta do a crossover at times. Absolutely, Gel, and we are going to do it. We're going to do it. We're going to make incredible crossover shows. And it's very probably going to happen in April already. Right, Sweviver? Most probably in April, we're going to discuss some very, very exciting topics that not many people can discuss about. Some very secretive topics that only a very, very few people on this planet Earth can talk about. Oh yes, so definitely look forward to the Sweviver and MRTV crossover shows because they're simply going to be unbelievable. Yes. Yeah. Randoon, you need to do a review for Drunk Bar Fight. Yeah, sounds good. The Seb Viver hours. Yeah, definitely you will get those crossover between Sweviver and my channel. We're going to do some interesting stuff together. Sweet Bastion. Sweet Bastion is good. Yeah, so definitely you will find the two most authentic channels about VR collaborate a lot in the future, and it's going to be pretty awesome. So again, please do subscribe to Sweviver, one of the best VR channels on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, you don't need the Sweet Bastion channel. You're gonna get both of our channels, and we're gonna cooperate a lot, and it's gonna be simply awesome. You'll get the best on our channels. Okay. And Brendan says, yeah, how good was that interview between you in the wee hours after a few beers? Exactly. And you're gonna get lots of that awesome stuff in the future. Okay guys, now let's go to the next topic, even though this topic was really an interesting one, right? About that PCIe card that you will need for the Vive Wireless. And it's gonna be so expensive, I don't even want to know. Yes, so the next topic. Oh, one more topic about HTC, guys. I need to keep on going because the news is that HTC Vive Pro accessories starter kit includes controllers and base stations. So if you want to get the Vive Pro and you don't have the Vive, right? If you don't have the controllers and if you don't have the base stations, well, you need them, right, in order to use the Vive Pro. Then now HTC has a bundle for you. And this bundle is very hard to pass on. Let me read out the news for you. Okay. When HTC's Vive Pro starts shipping next month, it will arrive as a standalone package. That means you'll get the headset, but not the SteamVR base stations to track it, nor the motion controllers to interact with VR itself. The package is very much designed for existing Vive owners then, but HTC is providing options for those that aren't. And those options are unbelievable. You're faster than me there in the chat. A Vive Pro accessories starter kit can be found on the official online Vive accessory store right now. We couldn't find the kit listed on the main page, but Once we added a Vive Pro to our basket, it appeared in the recommended products page. Judging by the icon next to it, the kit offers both base stations and controllers for a discounted price of, and now the awesome price, $450.47. What an awesome price, right? Incredible. We've reached out to HTC to confirm what's inside the kit. A single controller would cost you $129 on the Vive store, while a base station goes for $134. A pair of each bought separately would cost you $529. So you're saving about $70 overall. That said, the Vive Pro itself is $799, taking the all-in price to about $1,250, which is easily the most expensive price we've seen for any home VR system just yet. You also might want to consider a few other options before you get your wallet out. Firstly, $450 is just $50 less than the original Vive bundle. So you can either go for the Vive bundle, which costs $499, which has everything as this accessory bundle, but you will also get the original Vive headset and you'll get Fallout 4 for free. So that might be the better bundle to buy. Perhaps more importantly though, HTC will be releasing a full Vive Pro set later this year, which includes updated controllers and the next iteration of the base stations, which can support more than 2 sensors and a wider room scale area. In other words, unless you're made out of money, it's a bad idea to buy a Vive Pro from scratch right now. And I can just tell you guys, it is a very, very bad idea to get the Vive Pro right now, because you know what is on the horizon? It's called Pimax 8K, right? So the Pimax 8K is on the horizon. So why would you buy an overpriced update to the fantastic Vive? Again, the Vive is fantastic when it doesn't break from sweat. It is awesome. However, the Vive Pro is only an upgrade resolution wise, and very soon we're going to have the Pimax 8K, which has 2 4K screens, which has an 200 degrees field of view, and which is truly revolutionary. So why would you buy this super overpriced Vive Pro right now? I really do not see any kind of reason which would make me want to buy it. So again, I bought it and it hurts me a bit, but I bought it in order to compare it with the Odyssey, in order to compare it with the Pimax 8K, and in order to compare it with the Vive, and in order to give you a very educated opinion about all this stuff. But I feel very how can I say it? I forgot the English word now, but I feel like not right about this price. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? Mo Fun VR is here. Nice, Mo. Great to see you. I'm going to talk about the PSVR very soon, and it's going to be a very good segment of this show today, because I'm getting more and more in love with my PSVR. I'm telling you. Simon 1279. Pimax 8K is something I'm looking very forward to. For the most, I play flight sims, and I believe it will be definitely experience in what kind of games. Sebastian. Vulcanat says, Sebastian, in order to complain about it. Yes, Vulcanat is a bit salty today. Vulcanat, are you okay today? You sound a bit unhappy. So, okay. Gel 2K18 and sell it after you're done. Yeah, perhaps. Because, guys, this is so expensive. Survivor, I can't say anything about 80 Hz versus 90 Hz yet, but when we tested the Pimax 8K at VR Days last year, I didn't feel any difference. Agreed, Survivor. Well, we tested it in Amsterdam together, and I can remember that we were kind of blown away by the Pimax 8K when we tested it, right? It was incredible, and I also couldn't feel any difference in what the refresh rate is concerned. Let's see how it goes. Gel 2K18 disappointed. Randoon, sehr teuer, which means very expensive in German. Exactly. Mofan VR. Loggen. Logo, probably. What do you want to say? Mofan VR. Yes, Mofan VR. You can buy 4 to 5 PSVR instead of 1 Vive Pro. Exactly, exactly. It's ridiculous. Vulcanat says, Wipeout VR is not coming to PC. I'm salty indeed. And you're having salty chips right now. Okay, that totally makes me understand everything. Survivor, we have to remember Pimax won't be a perfect headset. There will be flaws for sure. We have to be prepared for that, yes. Let's hope it's working as promised and we'll soon know. Exactly. We will very soon know. Right, Survivor? We will very soon know. So, Armin Alex says, at Sebastian, I think it's worth mentioning what I read in the Pimax Kickstarter and the forum, that the Pimax 8K will be first available for us backers, and then afterwards they all receive it, then other can purchase them. Please correct me if I'm wrong, and that is no longer the case though. No, Armin, of course you're right. This will first go out to the backers, but they will then open up the pre-order. So very soon actually they're going to open up the pre-orders, so definitely be ready. There's a mailing list that you can put your name into, and then if you're on this mailing list, you will be the first to know when it goes public. So if any of the viewers now has the link to the mailing list ready, I would be very grateful if you could post that link to the mailing list into the live stream channel on the MRTV Discord server, so anybody who is excited about Pimax could simply put in their names then, and then you will be the first people, the first guys and girls to know once they open up the Pimax 8K to the general public. Yeah, what else do you write here? Vulcanat says, I'm feeling like I have to buy a PS4 Pro. At least I have a PS3 for Wipeout HD Fury only. Vulcanat, get it. Get it. I'm going to go to the Wipeout news later, and you want the PS4 now and the PSVR. Randoon says, the thing I worry about Pimax is the manufacturing process, meaning that they don't release it and have high failure rate or something like this. Randoon, I don't worry too much about that. They have already successfully produced a VR headset, the Pimax 4K, and they didn't have any problems. They are not beginners. They are professionals. So I don't worry about that at all. Alright guys, how about we go to the next topic? Yeah, so that topic was about how expensive the Vive Pro is, and yeah, too expensive guys. Take a pass on this one and go for the Samsung Odyssey. Wait for the Pimax 8K, or get a original Vive. Yeah, get the original Vive. It's cheaper now, and it's a great headset when it doesn't get in touch with sweat. It's awesome. Okay guys, let's go to the next topic. And the next topic is, okay, we have some Magic Leap news, but these news are pretty short. So, the first Magic Leap wands finally have shipped. Unfortunately, not to me though. Even though I asked them, but yeah, probably I have like 1 million subscribers too little. So, anyways, the first Magic Leap AR headset, that secretive headset, which is going to hit shelves later this year, finally went out to the first developers. However, again, it is surrounded by this kind of secretive atmosphere that they want to build around the Magic Leap 1. So all the developers who received it had to sign, first of all, they had to sign a non-disclosure agreement. Non-disclosure agreement. And also they had to sign that they have to lock away their Magic Leap 1 when they're not using it. So honestly, guys, I have to tell you my honest opinion here. I really think that Magic Leap 1 is kind of starting to piss me off a bit about this kind of super secretive blah blah blah, yeah? Now the guys who got it, they have to lock it away, and they are really making a big fuss about that device. It is getting ridiculous. Do you agree with me, guys? Say yes if you agree with me. So the guys who got the device, they must lock it away, or they cannot use it, or they cannot get it. And there are some developers now who also said, you know what, guys, fuck you. I don't want your device. I don't want to fucking lock it away. Yeah, I'm in my damn apartment, and you know what? Even though for sure you might have a great technology, but you're overdoing it. You're really overdoing it. And I must tell you guys, I'm covering this thing since the first news about it came out, and I was kind of excited about it, right? I'm still excited about it, don't get me wrong, but I simply think they're overdoing it. Oh, lock it away. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? One point in time, it will get to the public, and we're going to look at it, and we're going to tell the world, is it awesome, yes or no? If it's not awesome, it's going to get out eventually that it's not awesome. So I'm really wondering what the matter with this ridiculous secrecy around this. Because at one point, you're really overdoing it, and I think that point is reached now. For me at least. For me at least, I really think you're overdoing it, and yes. So for me, that point is reached. If I hear any more news about this kind of secretive stuff, I will feel just so annoyed, right? So you guys think the same. You guys think the same. Gel thinks perhaps insecure? Yes. Armin says yes, overdoing it. Yeah. Sweevive agrees. The thing is, it's just a marketing trick, exactly, to create hype. Of course, the scarcity, the secrets, the secretiveness about it. Of course, it is all a marketing trick. But at least for me, it is now over. I'm not buying it anymore. I want to check out the device. I want to tell you guys how it is, and I want to see if that FOV that they have, is it enough to blow me away? Yes or no? Because for the FOV, if you read the Rolling Stones article about the device, it's said to be, if you know the VHS video cassettes, no, these video cassettes, the VHS video cassettes, it's like if you hold it half arm length away from you, this VHS cassette, that's the FOV that you're gonna get. So hold a VHS cassette like half arm length away from you, everything is being displayed on that VHS video cassette. That is the field of view that you can expect, and well, that kind of might not blow us away, since we're used to 110 degrees, and soon we're going to have 200 degrees of FOV with the Pimax, so that might be not so awesome. And Vulkanat says, yes, AR is going to be small. Sweeviver, I'm excited about it, to be honest. Me too, Sweet. But I won't buy a pig in a sack. As we say in Sweden. I want more info. I want to know how it works before I buy it. Totally agreed, Sweet. And yeah, you can watch my review here on Mixed Reality TV. So, you know what? In Germany, we have the same saying, but we don't use pig, we use cat. We say, I won't buy the cat in the sack. That's so funny, man. It's so funny that we have the same saying, just like with different animals. And Simon says, I'm tired and sick about the marketing fashion of secrecy and so on, creating hype. Yes, which probably are going to derail in disappointment. Yeah, could be. Hype trains. Stinky, I won't buy Shrek within his swamp. Yeah, so there was very, very short news about the Magic Leap. So dear Magic Leap, if you happen to watch this here, don't do this. Simply send out the Magic Leap 1 so we can test it. And if it's awesome, I'm sure you're going to sell lots of them. If it's not awesome, probably we're going to wait it out to the second version, right? Anyways. Twin3 says, Sebastian, I think AR is going to be big once it stops being small. That sounds about right there. I agree. Anyways, guys, I must ask you again, are you going to buy the Magic Leap 1? Or are you going to wait for the second version? Or are you going to wait for my review of the device? If I can still find the money, probably I have to sell some organs. Sweet Viver says, maybe I want to see your review. You're gonna see it. Martin, Brandon, yeah, waiting. Yeah. Gel, if I'm going to buy it, I want to know what it is. Yes. Yeah, Sweet Viver. Remember, we have 2 kidneys. Right, exactly. We have 2 kidneys. So one, we can exchange one for a Magic Leap, right? Hungry Wolf says, see your review. Awesome. One for HTC Pro. Yeah, probably I can trade it. I can trade my HTC Vive Pro for Magic Leap 1. That would be incredible. Okay, guys. Okay, now we're going to the next news item here. And the next news item is, okay, the PSVR. Now we're getting to the PSVR news. And Vulkanat. Now is a great time to buy the PSVR because we in Germany get a very, very nice price cut. So, the PSVR gets an official €100, they mistyped it here, and £90 price drop in US, or in US as well. No, then it's true. $100 and £90 price drop in US and EU. That is good news, guys. That is really good news. So it's getting really, really cheap right now. And you know what? I was just in the German store, called Saturn, and I saw the PSVR and it was great. So they have the whole bundle with the camera and with the VR worlds and with Gran Turismo for €299. Dear Vulkanat, you can absolutely go and get one now. It is really an awesome price right now, and yeah, it is pretty cool. And Randoon, in Canada, we get $100 as well. So let me read that for you. Well, Sony's PlayStation VR is now available for a lot less. The PS4-based VR headset has had an official price drop in both the US and EU that comes into effect tomorrow. For the former, the price of the Doom VFR bundle, awesome. You have to play this game, guys. Originally priced at $399 has been cut to $299. Awesome. Aside from the PS4 itself, this includes all you need to jump into VR, like the headset itself and the camera to track it. As the name suggests, you also get a free copy of Doom VFR and the PSVR demo disc. Also reduced is the Skyrim VR bundle, down to $349 from $449. Incredible. You can get the awesome Skyrim bundle for $349 now, and it's really a must play, guys. Even though it comes out for PC VR, which I believe is going to be better. Anyways, over in the EU, we also have everything cheaper, blah blah, exactly now $299. And you can even find some packages with an extra game, Gran Turismo in Germany, for example. So definitely, I now must tell you guys, go and get the PSVR, go and get the PS4 or PS4 Pro. It is really a good investment because now it has games that you absolutely want to play and that you cannot find on other systems. And that is exactly now the news that we're going to now. Wipeout Omega Collection VR review. Okay guys, so Wipeout Omega Collection is a game for PS4 or PS4 Pro, which is not a new game, but now it has gotten a VR upgrade, and that VR upgrade is unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Yesterday I've bought the game. Cost me like $40, but honestly you can also just walk into any kind of second-hand game store, yeah, like GameStop in Germany and in other countries, and you can simply go find Wipeout Omega Collection, go find Wipeout Omega as a disc version, second-hand, for probably $15 or $20, and get it now. Install it. It will update to the latest version, and it's going to be a full VR game. And guys, it rocks. So I'm a big Wipeout fan. I'm a big Wipeout fan from the early days. I always loved racing games, and I love these racing games for its unbelievable action, for the fast techno rhythms. This game is incredible, and in VR it's the best Wipeout I've ever played. They have put so much work into that game. It is not just ported to VR. No, they have reprogrammed some stuff. So they have really thought about making it non-nauseating. So you won't feel a stomach ache in this game because they have really taken care of lots of options. Like one option, for example, is that you yourself will always stay horizontal no matter what kind of crazy curves you're going into. So it's like part of your vehicle will move, but the part where the driver is in, it will stay horizontal. It is done in such a great way. It is incredible. Also the way how they limit the FOV by making you feel like you really sit in that part. It's fantastic. It just makes you feel like you're sitting in that thing, and it is one of the best and most immersive games out there, really. And no matter in any VR, this is one of the most immersive games that I ever played in VR. After a moment, you will completely forget that you're not sitting in that racer. It is unbelievable. Sweeviver, you might think about getting a PSVR. I think you don't have one, right? It is really one of the best VR experiences I ever had. And without a doubt, it's the best racer. So, guys, please get a PSVR, play Wipeout. You can get a second-hand copy, very cheap everywhere, and you're going to love the shit out of this game. And it looks so good. I don't know how they made it. It runs so perfectly smooth. It looks beautiful, especially on the PSVR, because you cannot see any screen door effect on the PSVR, even though the resolution is not even as good as on Rift and Vive, but still they've managed to eliminate the screen door effect because they have three subpixels per pixel, as compared to only having 2 subpixels for the other VR headsets. So in the end, they happen to have more pixels with that, even with that smaller resolution, and that's why you don't see any screen door effect. And the graphics simply look unbelievable, awesome in Wipeout. So honestly speaking, I cannot wait to get back to Wipeout. It is simply so awesome. More fun. Do you agree, right? Please tell our viewers in the live stream chat your opinion about Wipeout Omega Collection for PSVR. Tell them how you like it, and probably also give the game a score from 1 to 10. So that would be really, really good. So Vulcanat says, Sweeviver, I think you need a PS4 Pro for PSVR. Well, I must say I only have the standard PS4 and everything looks totally fine. So even Wipeout now looks incredible. I don't even want to know. Probably on PS4 it even looks, on PS4 Pro it even looks better. But honestly, I'm kind of happy with my standard PS4. It is, I can play everything. Everything looks quite good. But probably if you have the chance to get a PS4 Pro, of course, it might look much better. Okay, so MoFan says no go for the Pro. Okay, yeah, I mean, Mo is does lots of reviews for the PSVR and for sure he knows. So yeah, go for the Pro. So Wipeout score 20 out of 10. Yeah. And you know what? I could totally sign that. It is just so good. Wipeout is so good. I really love that game and I'm really looking forward to get back. Brandon, greetings to you in Australia. Did you get a Wipeout already? So let's see. Yeah, Sweeviver, of course. Going for PSVR only, already having a PS4 is cheap now, but buying Pro plus PSVR is much more expensive. That's true. Vulcanat says, oh, then Wipeout price drops for me with a used PS4 instead of the Pro. Yeah, so Vulcanat, I'm playing it on the PS4, standard one, and really, it is already the best racer in VR that I've ever played. Probably one of the best VR games I ever played, no matter on what system. And as you know, I have them all. Yeah, I have the original PS4, Sweeviver. No, I don't have the Pro, unfortunately. Oh, Brandon, it's $50 in Australia. Brandon, go to your local game shop if you have something where you live and find a used copy. Or go to eBay Australia and get the game. Sweeviver, my original PS4 is so dusty now. Oh, you have the original PS4. Hey, Sweeviver, really get the PS4. Get the PSVR. Just for these exclusive games, it is just so good. Okay, guys, yes. So yeah, Wipeout Omega Collection. It is incredible. And okay, here, let's have a look at what Upload VR says, right? So Upload VR, they have checked out the game. Positives. Breathes new life into already excellent gameplay. Totally agreed. Super polished presentation and comfort settings. Totally agreed. The VR game, it feels so polished. Incredible. More content than most VR games. Totally agreed. You can play through 3 whole games. It's great. Oh, Sweeviver, okay, get it. It's 500 euro for the complete pack. That is lots of money in Sweden, yes. Negatives, slightly harder to get grips within VR. Yeah, but it's still okay, I think. It is really okay. So let me simply read you the overall conclusion. Final score, 9 out of 10. Amazing. Wipeout VR is an eccentric mix of new and old, a series delivering on the same kind of regular reliability it has for over 2 decades, but from an entirely fresh perspective. Everything you love about Wipeout is here, but with a new lease of life. From the violent crunch of combat to the Twitch-like reactions needed to navigate the many courses from the seat of your vehicle. It's both Wipeout as you love it and as you've never seen it before. And one of the very best games you can get on PSVR yet. Totally agreed. It's one of the best games you can get for PSVR, and it's one of the best games in VR, no matter what system, period. So definitely get a PSVR, guys. So the next news item is, oh yes, Beat Saber. So this is a game that I'm really looking for, and well, it's going to be released in April, and this is one of the games that I'm going to get directly on the first day, and I'm going to show it to you guys. Now, I'm going to show you a new song. I mean, not the whole song, but I'm going to show you a new song that has just been added to the portfolio, and here it comes.
I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons, yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons, yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. You are now watching the legend, so sit back and let the show begin. The pro is in, you know it's in, but to go and get me loaded in. And no offense, boy, the suckers ain't got close to no chance. I'm gonna win, my flow is so much doper than an Orient. Oh my lord, here we go again, it's going on and on, though. You can catch me up in that jungle, I'll be going ape like Congo. Hit them points like Pronto, wanna hit them up with that gun blow. That triple double Lonzo, that combo, ay. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message. From the moment that I'm stepping in, I get a couple weapons, yeah, I turn to a beast when I'm rapping. I'm a living legend. You ain't heard yet, you not get the message.
Okay guys, I don't want to play the whole song here, but I believe that you got the basic premise here of Beat Saber, which is going to come out in April, so very soon. Yeah, so it's about beats and sabers. So those beats are coming towards you, and you have to slice them from different directions. You have like this light sword, lightsaber in your hands, in your two hands, and then you're simply going to kick it. Well, I must say, guys, I'm a big fan of music and rhythm games, right? So this is probably going to be one of my favorite things to do, to play these kind of games. And it smells a bit like a new challenge on my channel. It smells a bit like a new challenge, a new YouTuber and subscriber challenge to beat the high score. But I'm going to look at that, and well, I need to have it. I need to have this game, and I'm going to get it on day one. It's going to come out in April in early access, and Hemi has just asked here if you can import your own songs, or if you can play YouTube songs, and I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it. I think at the moment you are restricted to only play like 10 songs that come with it, and yeah. 05CU says you can. I don't know. Yeah, so 05CU said they said you can. Yeah, I totally agree. Sweetviver also says, I really hope they can add support for adding your own music. I really hope so too. Well, we will see about that very soon, right? Once it comes out. Yeah. Anything. Anyways, I believe you cannot do that. Let me read it. It's always good to read the news. Yeah, then probably you will find out about these questions. So it's about the new song, blah blah blah. Beat Saber will launch on Steam in early access in April, but exactly which day is still painfully unknown. The game's composer Jaroslav Beck today revealed another one of the game's 10 confirmed launch tracks. It doesn't say anything about you are able to import music. Developer Jan Splityavsky said today on Twitter that the new song is hopefully the last song released before the game release, and that a release date announcement for Beat Saber will come next week. Okay, then we'll know more, guys. So at the moment I cannot confirm what will or will be in the game. Okay, 05CU says, Sebastian, in the full release, then probably you can add your own music, but probably not in the early release, which is going to come in April. Okay, and Vulcanat just sent me another link. V-Racer hover bike, and it seems to be something like Wipeout Tish for PC. Nice, cool. I'm going to have a look at this one too. Did you buy Skyrim VR? More fun? Are you asking me now? I bought it for PSVR. I have not yet bought it for PC. Not yet. Oh, cool. Sweet. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. Sweeviver, I have got the key for V-Racer. Only one though. Okay. Yeah, you have to show us the game then, Sweet. Okay, guys. Now we have a few short news left. We have two very short news left before this nice stream comes to an end. So, two short news. So, you can get $50 of Oculus store credit when you buy the Rift in Best Buy. So, if you are in the US right now and if you consider getting the Oculus Rift, you can do so for the old price of $399. And you will get a $50 Oculus store credit on top of this, which is, yeah, quite a good deal. Right? So again, this is a very short news item. If you are in the US and if you're considering to get the Oculus Rift, you can do so now and you'll get a $50 store credit if you buy at Best Buy. And definitely a very good deal. So of course, our friends in the United States have the very best deals. Okay, and now we're going to the last news item, guys. The last news item for today. And then we're going to finish this day's live stream. It was a 2 hours live stream. Thanks, guys, for spending 2 hours here with me. That is really awesome. And as you know, I love these live streams. So, the last news item for today is... yeah, Brass Tactics. So if you own an Oculus Rift, you can play Brass Tactics for free on this weekend. So I know that Vulcanat, you're owning an Oculus Rift, and yeah, Sui owns an Oculus Rift, and me, I also own an Oculus Rift. So we can all play Brass Tactics, the full version of the game, not the free version. That one we can play all the time, right? But if you want to check out Brass Tactics, you can, on this weekend, you can do it for free, and well, it is supposed to be a very good game, right? I think some of you have played it already. Oh, Kata says, I tried it and didn't really like it. Yeah, so probably not for everyone, but for some of you, you might like it, and you can try it out for free on this weekend. Alrighty, guys. And that was really the last news item. Thank you so much for watching this stream. I loved it again. I really hope that you enjoyed it too. If yes, I'd be super happy if you could give me a thumbs up. And of course, again, in the end of this stream, please, I would also like to send you all over to Sweeviver again. Please go to Sweeviver's channel and subscribe to him. Martin is his name. He is an awesome, awesome guy in Sweden, and he really does awesome content, authentic, pure honesty, just like my channel. So if you like my channel, go over to Sweeviver as well. And of course, also, if you're watching this, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, Mixed Reality TV yet, I would also love it if you subscribe to my channel and if you click on that bell button so you don't miss any live stream. And also, there's More Fun VR. Also subscribe to his channel if you are German and if you would love to see great gameplay videos and great talk shows. Go to More Fun VR's channel as well if you are German. All right, I think now we have it all. And thanks, guys. Thumbs up. So happy that you enjoy these streams. And please give me a thumbs up for this stream as well. Guys, and now that's really it. Let me find that stop stream button, and then I'm going to stop this stream. All right, guys. See you in the next stream. See you next week. See you here on Mixed Reality TV. Bye.